Okay, let's do another constraint sample. This time we're having this windows with the Venetian blinds, and of course we want to rotate this one and make sure that all the other Venetian blinds which we will create will close like in reality. So what we need to do first is we need to make copies. That's one. So we're going to take this one, hold shift, move it down, and we're going to use instances because we want to connect them all to each other, and let's do 20 or so just to give the idea. Here you go. So once that is done, we need to select all the copies we made and connect it to the first one, which will be our control object, as in if we rotate this one, all the rest will follow. So let's select all the Venetian blinds we just created. So it's those, and then we go to animation, go to our constraints, and we use the orientation constraints, as in connect it to the first Venetian. There it is. And now if we change the orientation of this one, all these orientations will follow. Watch it. Here we go. As you can see, it closes and opens just like it's supposed to do. Now let's have a look down here at the motion panel what has happened. So we have connected a orientation constraint, and here are the settings of the orientation constraint. So you can have multiple orientation targeted, you can connect it to the world and then reconnect it to an orientation target and so on. You can do a keep initial offset. What does that mean? That means let's do the following. Let's create a dummy, and the dummy is the one which will control this one, which in turn will control all the other ones. So let's connect this one with a constraint orientation to this one, and now you can see what happens. Everything goes up. All the Venetian blinds are now pointing up. So now this one becomes very important. Keep initial offset. Press it and everything jumps in place. Reason for this, look at it from a local perspective. Z is up, and the local one down here, Z is that way. So that's why it's trying to align the Z axis, and it does, and then it starts pointing up. So keep this one in mind if you haven't done all your pivot points in a proper order and so on. This one has to do with once objects are linked to each other, the hierarchies. You might need this one, but I'll show you later on in another sample which is more complicated. So now if we rotate this one just to finish up, you can see it controls the whole lot. So basically it controls this one, and this one controls the orientation of all those. So that's about it for the orientation constraint. Not much settings, which keeps it very nice, but a useful thing just to do stuff like this. Thanks.